With 4 passengers to carry and a fortune of 27 million quid, you would expect Viscount Linley to be able to find a car to suit his needs, really, wouldn't you? So, surprisingly, yesterday, he picked a classic Fiat 500 to drive his wife, his daughter and 2 friends home after his father's birthday lunch. Bit of a squeeze in there, as you can see. So does the idea of being cramped up with your nearest and dearest in the back of a very small motor fill you with horror, ladies? Or do you quite like it, maybe?
Well, do you know, I grew up really being a part of a family that were known as the Beverly Hillbillies. Blackpool Hillbillies. Because, obviously, there was 8 kids and my mum and dad. So whatever car or van we got in, we were cramped. Yeah. In fact, I spent my, probably the first 8 or 9 years of my life on top of a speaker that was also in the van. And that was my bed and my seat and everything. So I was quite used to being... But you know what? It doesn't matter where I go or what car I'm in. I always look a bit like one of the Clampets wherever I arrive. I really do.
Can't travel light.
You carry so much around with you,
it's not... I don't know what it is. No, I don't have loads of suitcases, but I always end up with loads of Because I'm trying not to have loads of suitcases. I end up with loads of carrier bags and I won't pack that jacket, I'll carry that jacket, and then I've got 3 jackets over. And I look like, Martha Clampett or whatever she was called.
Mother Clampett.
Mother Clampett. And, in fact, me and my sisters went to see Bernie when she was doing Pop Star to Opera Star.
She's brilliant.
And, of course, because it was opera, everyone was kind of dressed up and all that. And there was me, Maureen and Linda going to see her, and we were only staying at the hotel up the road. And we still turned up like the Clampets. They had suitcases. And I was like, girls, can we not just turn up and look classy just for once in our lives? But it's never going to happen. But, yeah, I don't mind being squashed in a car.
I like being squashed in a car.
Quite memories.
Well, it does, actually, because when I was going to discotheques... when I was younger, normally, loads of people would go, but only one person would drive. So... you were always trying to cram people in the backs of cars. And, if you've had a few, it's quite funny. Because it is, because you've usually got someone's knee in your face and then someone blows off and it's just...
it is quite funny. That bit's funny.
That is my idea of hell. You see, I grew up with my parents went everywhere in a tiny Mini with my sister and I. We went camping, so the 4 of us, and the tent and the camping gas stove and everything, all in the little Mini. And then we progressed to a Bedford van, which my dad
we used to go around
did. He cut the windows out, and my mum... apparently, I asked her, I said, where did Julia and I sleep? And she said, Dad made this shelf that went across the driver's seat, and into the window, into the front window. And she made a foam mattress, and that's where we slept. So now I've done that, been there, got the T-shirt. It was all fun when we were little. But now I'd go, thanks, I'll get a cab, thanks. Yeah.
I can't say I've ever been crammed. Ever? No. But I've never been crammed in my life.
Oh, you've never
But I liked it when we were all in the car and we used to go on for picnics and you used to have boxes of sandwiches and flasks and those little biscuits with little twirly bits on the top.
Yeah.
And I used to love all that and all wet, soggy lettuce and wet, soggy tomatoes.
Yeah.
And... oh, I loved it.
What's that got to do with being crammed in a car?
Nothing really.
Could you just remind me never to come on a picnic with
Did you have a picnic in the car? Did you get everything out in the car? Was it raining or something?
No, but when I was married, we did. I used to have the picnic in the car, and I used to have little sections for everybody's sandwiches.
There's a lot of sandwiches going on in your car.
No, I just used to like it.
Oh, well, listen, I've got a crammed show to get through, talking about being crammed in the back of a car. We've got to get on. I've been told we've got to get on. And if you missed it last